On the slot, looks big, Val, score!
Welcome to the Verizon pregame show. We're in Raleigh, North Carolina. The Maple Leafs are in town as Toronto taking on the Carolina Hurricanes.
His fifth start since coming back from the high ankle injury. He won his 10th on Wednesday with 18 saves in Washington. At the other end, it's former Leaf Frederick Andерсен, 5-0 since returning. Against Toronto this year, and the puck sent out to center where Burns gives it away, and McMahon is in. Here's McMahon, then he whipped that just wide. There's TJ Brodie back in the lineup. He's paired with Jake McCabe tonight. Back to the line, scores! A minute 6 in, and Carolina on the board. Bрэdi Shey.
Numerous times, it can be risky, but the little no-look pass, he did have Austin Matthews there, but a good read by Teravainen, and he's able to grab it, and then Shea right down the middle. Look at that shot. You can see Joseph Woll never saw that till it got.
Kuznetsov onto the right side. Chatfield into the middle. Natchez, and Woll steers that out to the point. Here's an Orlov shot. Woll's going to hold on to that. Post game last night for setting a tone. Here's Holmberg at a big night in front, and a sneaky backhand there by Nyes.
He had a spectacular year, 9-1. Nice aggressive play by Holmberg. There's the backhand, and you can see how late the reaction was by Anderson.
I thought Elliott made a good point about the Leafs 6 back of Boston, 3 in hand, and we've got a penalty coming up, and the Leafs responding to that hit.
Play of the game. You know, you're in kind of a vulnerable spot, and nobody gets hit more than Jake McCabe. He's absorbed more hits in the National Hockey League than any other player.
37, Carolina's got
that would be number 183, and it draws the early penalty. Making a play, and there was no hesitation. Frederic Leclerc, he had his arm up right away, and
the line got it down to the left flank for Tavares off the boards. It'll slide back. Liljegren the shot, and it's blockered away by Anderson, and sends it wide. Back it comes to Orlov, and Kuznetsov centering it. Jalen Chatfield fires it high. It's in the box as Carolina goes to work. A chance in front. Banging away at that was Gensel. Svechnikov, Woll down, and it looks like we're going to get a penalty shot.
Carolina will be awarded a penalty shot because number 20. Covered the puck in the crease.
Those plays, you're just instinctively, all of a sudden the puck's there, you can't get it, and no question that call was made, but he might have saved a goal there.
24 goals on the year, 2 with Carolina, head-to-head, and Woll makes the stop.
Would Edmondson do that? Well, because of that situation there, it was going to be a goal, and now you give your goaltender a chance to bail you out. And
corner, there's Jarvis. They work it around, and that shot stopped by Aho in front. Comes back to Natchez. He'll fire off the post, loose at the
sideways, and watch, this puck goes back between his legs. He turns around and gets it covered.
Neat slalom work there by Nylander. That tipped on goal, and Seth Jarvis fires it ahead. What a pass! Gensel, and a stick stop.
2-goal game.
But given up here by Robertson. Natchez drops in front and kicked away by Woll. But
other wingers out and caught some transition. There's that beauty of a pass right by the knee of Riley and down on the tape. But it's Woll who, again, reads this one extremely well. Now a turnover creates this chance, and then there's the hack coming back through and maybe taking a
80 on the year. Burns calls to get it back and then gives it back. Gets it back and off. McCabe in.
That's a 6-game streak now for him. He's trying to fire this one across, and it just goes off the left skate. And you can see Woll had to respect that a shot might be coming, as that pass was a quick one across, and it just was a one-hopper. Tough luck there for McCabe off the stick of Aho.
Red hot again, had a hat trick against Watt. Unable to tip that pass. Here comes Kuznetsov. Dropping, Natchez. Wall to stop, rebound. Oh, Wall came across.
This one turned over and nice little drop pass. Watch this play by Natchez, though, right between the legs. And there's a great save, but look at the reaction. The push by the right pad of Wall. He knows he's got a threat in Svechnikov, and he dives across there. And
a low shot wide of the net. McMahon behind the net. Anderson down, swimming, and Liljegren missed the cage.
Nice little outlet pass to the middle. Now it goes behind the net. Oh, he gets tied up there with Pesce. And then that one, as he falls back to his right, he's down. And
Slavin had moved up, but now backtracks as they try and spring Bertuzzi to the net. In and a penalty coming up.
You know, it's going to get picked off and come back the other way if he tries to get it right to him. So instead, the bounce off the boards, that gets the angle there for Bertuzzi and draws the penalty. Got a one little step right there. Once you lean in, now it's Burns. Didn't do
up for Liljegren. Nylander trying to spin away from the checking of Pesce. Liljegren right on, rebounded it. Jumped the stick of Nylander. Bertuzzi up ahead, great pass, Matthews to Domi. Domi in, looking for Matthews, and that's Max Domi.
Well, you know, on the quick little turnaround here, there's the great effort between the legs, and Chatfield is just going to leave the shooter to his goaltender. That's what you do. Take away the guy on the offside for the little tap in, and there was just nothing there for the shot Chatfield.
The best team in the second period from a differential in front, and Camp, it's on the line, and it stayed out. Oh, how did that not go in?
Frederick Anderson, here's the turnover out of the corner and gets right to the front of the net, hits through the legs, and look at off the skate of Gregor and off the side of the net.
Here's Brody head-manning off Robertson, clumped down by Anderson, that's knocked out in front. Oh, what a stop by Anderson, loose in front. So the Leafs come close twice in rapid fire, out in front again. Oh, Matthews between the legs, stopped by Anderson.
With a chance to get 59, what a save sliding across by Anderson. The second one between the legs and somehow makes the save.
Tavares in front of the Leaf bench, checked by Jarvis, and a big hit there by McCabe. Approaching 8 minutes of the second, and it's Tyler Bertuzzi going to work at center. Sidestep to hit, got it to Domi, Matthews through, and a bouncing puck. He flipped high in the air to center, brought down by Martinook, handing it off and getting it back, and a nice stop there by Wall, square to the shooter. The net where the Leafs are on it, and Tavares out. He's got Nylander with a lead to the net. Nylander, and he whipped that wide.
Tom, and here's another good example. The drive to the outside, the play in the middle, and look at his positioning, puts the rebound out to safety, and then a little chip to the outside. And this is one that Nylander, you see the pressure coming, and that play, but just one you can't take. Keep your stick down, goes for the puck, gets the visor.
Line, Dewar got a stick on that, but kept alive. Aho neatly kicking that in front. Svechnikov fanned on it. They got the setup they were looking for. Now it's Aho in front. Holds across Svechnikov, and Wall across to stop that.
4 or 5 times, but the common theme was a little bit of a, you know, pretend that you've lost your balance. There's the great play by Edmondson going down and forcing a bouncing pass, and then another one in front. Just can't quite get control. They had good, quick puck movement. They won the loose puck battles, and how about the patience there of Joseph Wall?
Dewar takes his man out. Great positioning by Dewar. It might have a break with Camp across, and it skips past Connor Dewar. He'll spin it in front, but nobody home for the Leafs, and back the other way. Orlov with a break, and Wall the stop.
Tried to find a seam through the middle. Nice job of Orlov. Look at how he uses his stick to force him to the outside. Now all of a sudden you got to try to get back, and you can see Nylander's legs were barking.
It'll come back to Liljegren in the slot, kicked out to Nylander, back up top. Here's the shot, glove stop, and Anderson.
He didn't see the puck until it hit his glove. Look at Tavares, is in great position there, and he's trying to look around him, look to his left, and then bang, right down in a position.
Time winding down, and Matthews makes something happen. In deep, centers, chance, Anderson rebound, and it's behind him at the horn. Non-shutout streak, which has reached 214. Breakaway, Jordan Stall, short-handed, and Wool with another big stop.
This is from Seth Jarvis, haven't we? We saw the long one in that second period, and there's right down the gut. Stall tried to move it from his backhand and get Joseph Wall to move and maybe open up a little bit.
As well, it's just a matter of time until he gets some more minutes as a member of the Toronto Maple Leafs.
Pass across, and closing the 5-hole is...
Don't take it personally.
Here they come again. Jarvis through, and it's deflected by Gensel. Dropping it back in.
A little bit of a blender with the lines going there. You've seen a couple of different looks in the last two shifts.
And now Matthews in front, scores! Nik Робертсон goals in 3 straight.
Comes right off the bench off of a good change, and this is a play where a good hard forecheck by Robertson starts it, a bouncing puck, and how about this little pass and release? And that's the one thing. You heard the panel talk about some of the decisions by Robertson. Okay, maybe not the best, but there's his best tap.
After the goal by Nik Робертson. But back the other way comes Svechnikov. Here's Svechnikov off the glove of Wool. Leak out to center ice, chipped ahead. Jordan Martinick a break. Martinick, and that goes high. May have glanced off the glove.
And was able to make the play. You could see it's McCabe going after the puck, and Stall chips it up, so that allows Martinick to come in all alone. And I think you're right. Watch the glove, just gets enough of her, maybe even the shoulder.
That's an easy stop for Wool, and off the bench comes Domi. Gets a return feed, and into the glove of Anderson. Knocked away from him by Orlov. Here comes Jarvis again, and bumped off stride. Nice play there by Liljegren to win a back. Bertuzzi combination up front. And likely Matthews coming up right behind. Here's Nylander. Not sprawled and taken down. So
play, because look at, nobody's really skating with any speed whatsoever. It's a puck that's bouncing around and going between legs. And Nylander had a chance to take one more stride and get around Burns there. And you
watch there by Jarvis, and a good stick by Jarvis to clear. Is it going in? Off the post.
Oh boy. What a boards on the bank. His view was like, oh, this is good the whole way. Unbelievable. He's going, it's in. Oh no.
And it's the frantic lead push. Falls short.